Well, this afternoon I've come to Bath and Exmoor, and I'm heading towards a part of the moor called Squallacombe. And I've hardly ever been on this part of the moor. So yeah, kind of unknown territory. So yeah, I'm going to head that way and let's see what happens, because there's also some features on the map. Looks like a stone row, which I'd like to take a look at. The thing about these ancient features on Exmoor, the stone's usually quite low, so usually covered with the moorland grass. But I want to get up there and see if we can find them. Yeah, to start off, heading out of Bath, you've got the River Barle down there, and these old kennels here. I think they're for a mill. That's the mill's still there actually, but not in a modern form. Well, it used to be a water mill basically. So yeah, that's how we're starting off. Well, there we have a whole load, or troop as they call them, of long-tailed tits. They always fly around together, even in the summer, but they're usually darting around in bushes, so they're hard to see all together like that in that small troop. So there's quite a few there though, wasn't there, on the quiet. So anyway, pressing on. Okay, so I don't know if you can make out, just there's the River Barle. It's about there. It turns into Corn Brake, but we're peeling off from Corn Brake. We're heading up this ridge. Okay, well, there's the Corn Brake down there. Winds its way through this valley, and on hot summer days, it's not at all unusual to see deer calling off in that stretch of river. But I mean, we're approaching in February. It's about 2 degrees, and the winter was probably making it touch below freezing. So I don't think we're seeing the in there today. Well, just as I said, I don't think we're seeing any deer in the Corn Brake today. There's a herd over the other side of the valley, and it is amazing because those two on the bottom right, you know, they've spotted me already. I'll just zoom out to show how far away I am. So they're quite some distance away, but as I say, they've spotted me already. So I'm not going to go up to them anyway. I'm walking along the valley a bit more, but nice to see. Always nice to see a herd of red deer, always. So I'm just looking ahead, and that area there and beyond is Squallacombe. So that's where we're going. So we've come off the ridge and we're now back down by the, well, Corn Brake. So I'm just going to cross it now. Lovely clear bit of the river this is. Yeah, the water's really clear. In fact, I once saw an otter along here. So yeah, right now we're just going to try and find something else a second. Bear with me, stand by. Okay, here it is. So mine workings. It's actually yeah, Exmoor used to have an industrial past, and this is a part of it. So this is a cave. It's man-made, obviously. I suppose it goes about 20 metres in. It looks flooded today, so I wouldn't recommend going down there without people know what they're doing, because yeah, the last thing I want to do is be stuck down somewhere like that. Anyway, pressing on. Okay, so I'm now venturing onto unknown territory. But I've spotted this path moving across towards Squallacombe. So this isn't a footpath. The only thing that's made this path is animals. No clear prints. It's probably all sorts, deer, Exmoor ponies, sheep. But yeah, so I'm going to follow this path, which is a handy way I use to navigate across the moors, where going all through thick grass, because animals generally know the best route. But let's see how we go. So this is quite creepy. Exmoor doesn't have much in the way of mine shafts, certainly not compared to Cornwall where there's loads, but yeah, Exmoor doesn't have that many. But I've come across one here and it's not capped. That's an open shaft, so who knows how far it goes down. I mean, it is fenced off, but yeah, you don't want to be falling down anything like that, obviously. So anyway, moving on. Okay, this, let me swing the camera around, is where you need to be confident with your navigation. Featureless, mist is dropping down, looks pretty grim almost. I mean, I quite like it, but yeah, and you've got to trust your compass, because I feel like I should be heading that way, but my compass is saying that way, so I'm going to head that way. Always trust your compass. I don't know if the camera can make it out, there's like a clump of grasses there, so I'm going to get to those grasses and then take another bearing. So yeah, it's these conditions where all your skills you've developed navigation wise start kicking in. So let's see how we get on. Wow, now that is a large flock of snipe. Two flew off, but yeah, it's a huge flock. I've not seen a flock that big on Exmoor before, so yeah, that was nice. It's pretty hard going, but I've picked up, I don't know if you can make it out, a small track, another animal line which I'm following in the general direction, so that's making, oh! Wow, don't believe it, never found one of those before. What a find. That's a red deer antler, don't believe it. All the time on an Exmoor, and I've never come across one of those. So that's things happen for a reason, eh? That's unbelievable, look at it. It's not the biggest, but I'm not going to grumble. Result. And do you know what? Do you know what? In my excitement, I think the right thing to do is leave it here. What is it they say? Leave only footprints, take only photographs. It belongs on the moor, doesn't it? So I've moved away from where I initially picked it up, so I'm just going to throw it and leave it where it should be. I think that's the right thing to do. Oh, I think I missed it. It's gone over that way somewhere. That was, oh, I was really pleased with that. Okay, made it. So I was heading towards now. These standing stones are very close to here. Let's see if I can find them. So no, I can't find them. The thing is, yeah, they're probably very small, and I mean, one could be, for example, underneath this, and they're running off that way. But that's fine, no problem. I've got to where I want to get to. I've been across the part of the moor that I don't know, and I still don't know this bit actually. So now I'm going to try and find these, they look like burial chambers on the map, so let's head into the murk again. Luck. Yeah, I found it, and it's a bit hard to miss. Now I don't know if it is a burial chamber, it's just on the map as a tumulus. The fact is there's another one over here as well, so I'll see if I can find that one too, and then I think we'll head back. So what's this? Not sure. But anyway, ahead of us is 5 Burrows Hill triangulation marker. So we go up that. Just to say, we reach the top of the hill. And from here, the top of 5 Burrows Hill, I can see the other tumulus as well over there, and one through the murk over there. So yeah, this it's not improving this weather, so I'm actually going to head back down into Squallacombe from here by the most direct route I can find. So it's probably going to be that road I crossed a moment ago. So yeah, I'm going to hop foot it back to Squallacombe. Yeah, so the weather has really taken a turn in temperature wise. It's really dropped, but it's just dawned on me why that's called 5 Burrows Hill. It's because of those mounds, the tumuluses or the burial chambers, whatever they are. God, my speech is going, it's getting cold. Yeah, there's 5 of them up there. Just saw them on the map. I thought, ah, of course. So yeah, I should have sort of realised that beforehand, really. Been a bit daft. But anyway, head down now and get back to Squallacombe. Okay, well, I've come off the road because visibility got really bad, down to about 70 metres, and I'm hardly dressed to be walking along a road in bad visibility, particularly fog. So yeah, I've come off the road and hit and back on the moor. It has cleared that as I'm getting lower, the visibility is improving, so I have to sort of try and snake my way back to Squallacombe from here. So tempting though that is, I do have some balancing issues, shall we say, so I'm going to try and find either a decent bridge, because that's a sieve, or a shallower place to cross. I would have done that one day, but once upon a time, but not now. Okay, well I think this is as good as anywhere. I'm trying to cross here. It's pretty shallow, it gets deeper over there. It looks like there's a bit of a ford, so forget wet feet, it's not the end of the world because I'm nearly back anyway. Let's see how we get on. As long as I don't fall over, that's the main thing. So I'm facing upstream. Oh, there we go, that's just, yeah, I'm there. There's no problem. There we go. Slight, no, my left foot's wet. Okay, so I've made it back to Squallacombe. Turned out to be about 10 miles. Great little walk, actually. I really enjoyed it. My navigation skills were tested out because of that low vis that came down the cloud. I thought the cloud was going to stay above the tops of the moors, but it certainly didn't. So yeah, that was a nice little meander around that unknown part of the moor. Yeah, great.